The same pressure can harm or inspire. You can find people who love the pressure that you hate. So therefore, it can't be the pressure.
I'm sure that there are many situations in your day, especially at work, where you think somebody's weakness is going to bring your business down, but actually you can possibly utilize it as a positive thing.
This is my dream. A cup final is what I've dreamt of. Their eyes do this. They become much better players. They become great players. It's the same pressure. And yet for some people it devastates them. For others it inspires them. It's all how you work with pressure, which is why these principles we give you are so powerful. So what we're talking about is each individual person being better at business by handling pressure in a better way.
Are you asking those around you what it is that they need from you to be able to give you the best year that you can possibly have? What is it that I can do to make your job easier, to make sure that this whole company is successful?
Winning is not pressure. Losing is pressure. Things going wrong is pressure. Profits down is pressure. Losing clients is pressure. First thing you do, start thinking of gratitude, just to help you get through the initial shock.
Finding opportunities to be grateful. You're releasing and producing dopamine in your body. Dopamine will naturally help you reduce the pressure and stress. You don't even have to think about it. You don't have to spend any extra time.
Because it'd be pointless coming here to say we're going to alleviate your pressure for you, or some of it, by giving you a ton of extra things to do and adding to your pressure.
So we can find gratitude in our daily lives, and the important thing is that we do it as consistently and often as possible, and we promise that this will lead to reduced levels of stress and pressure in your life. So it's from those criticisms that can be born wonderful opportunities to see things in a new way, and that's what reframing is really all about. So Gary's going to take us through reframing challenges and reframing people's weaknesses.
You want to go into a tough meeting rather than fearful. You want to try and find something that you can focus on that's positive. Because the moment you do, serotonin comes in your system, you start to calm down, and guess what? It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's the power of reframing. We've got to see what Harvard Business School say about this, and I was waiting for some deep philosophical angle or whatever, and they said there's only two real simple ways to increase your energy: exercise and what you eat. Simple as that.
What are you bringing to work? What you surround yourself with is what you're going to eat, is what your energy levels are going to look like.
Advancement. Very simple. Keep improving or you get left behind. We know this. What maybe you didn't know is that every time you learn something new, you get dopamine put into your system. Why? It's the body's way of thanking you for becoming more likely to survive. We allow ourselves to say things to ourselves that we'd never allow anybody else to say.
Exactly. What we found out through our research is that well-chosen words produce oxytocin, which increases support, which then leads to greater success. Now, did any of you know that by actually saying a kind word to somebody else, you're not only releasing oxytocin in them, which is the cuddle hormone that's supposed to create support, but it's releasing oxytocin within yourself as well.
In business, you've got to put time aside to plan the future. If you're running from crisis to crisis, you're not thinking and you're not seeing opportunities. Occasionally, you want to be able to sit and go, okay, where's my business going? Where are the threats? Where are the opportunities? What can I do? And great will help you get there. And it's vital that in business, you're able to be strategic about your futures. But to do that, Mish, you've got to make it a habit.
Absolutely. We're not saying it's going to happen in one day. In fact, when we do our workshops, we like to see people respond to us and give us feedback after 30 days to see how it's worked for them.
Nothing that Michelle and I talk about is new to you. The application is new, and the scientific benefit is new. And that's why I think you're going to be super excited when you hear what we have to say.